All right, I am doing this a different way, so let's hope it works. um, all right, so we are doing area. So area is the measure of the number of square units needed to cover a flat surface. So it's basically what's inside of the shape, the amount that's inside of the shape, whereas perimeter was the distance around the figure. So we'll read right here. You learn that perimeter is the distance around a figure. It is measured in linear units or units that are used to measure the distance between 2 points. Area is the measure of the number of unit squares needed to cover a flat surface. A unit square is a square with a side length of 1 unit. It has an area of 1 square unit. So they're saying here, this would be 1 square unit. Okay, so it says, use your geoboard to form a figure made out of 2 square units. Record the figure on this dot paper. So we are going to, let's see, there we go. We are going to, since we don't have a geoboard with us, we're going to make the lines just using a pencil or pen. So I know that this here would be 1 square unit if I made this whole square, but we want it to be 2 square units. So this would be an example of 2 square units, because if I put a line here, that would be 1. So let's just say I put that here. This would be 1 square unit, and that would be 1 square unit. So the area is 2 square units. All right, now it says change the rubber band so that the figure is made from 3 square units. So now I need to make some kind of shape that is 3 square units. So let's say I had a square here. So I think of it as this shape that I made, this rectangle, but it's just extending it so it has 1 more square unit. This would be a lot more fun with those geoboards. And I'm sorry, but my lines are not that straight. All right, so the area is 3 square units. And it's really important that you put those square units because that means that we are practicing area. All right, let's see how I turn the page now. Mouse. All right, there we go. If it would let me. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I'm clearing. Okay, so now it says draw 3 different figures that are each made from 4 square units. 4 unit squares. Find the area of each figure. So 4 unit squares. So this can look many different ways. I'm just going to give you some examples. As long as it has 4 of those square units, then you are totally fine. So let's say I made, oops. Say I made this shape. I know I have a 1 square unit, 2 square units, 3 square units, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know my area is 4 square units. Whoa, that is not good. It's hard writing with just your mouse pad. All right, so now it's another one, but it has to look different, but it still has to have an area of 4 square units. So let's say I did, let's see here. And I put these boxes in here just to help you figure out what 1 square unit looks like. So here, this would also have 4 square units. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, figure 3, let's find another way. Well, I could do like an L shape. You just got to be creative. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. How are the figures the same? How are the figures different? So we know that these figures are all the same because they all have an area of 4 square units, but they are different because they are shaped in different ways. And I would write that, but it's too hard for me to write that using my little pen. All right, so go ahead and try let's see here, the rest of this page, and then if you're up for a challenge, go ahead and do your problem solving page. All right, have fun. Call me if you have any questions.